Yo, yo, yo! How are y'all? Give me a moment. I am waiting for my game to come up. I decided quickly to exit out and add a few mods. I added in liquid lime because as of a couple weeks ago, that works with precision farming now, and I just kept forgetting to add it. And also, I added better contracts because the fields on this map are so expensive. So we're gonna use the field discounts, part of better contracts, and get some of these field prices down to a little bit more of a reasonable price. How are you guys? Hi, has Matthew. I like streaming early like this sometimes because I get to see those of you who are sleeping at my normal stream time. So, I gotta do a every once in a while early stream like this. Also, I will be live tonight over on my Kick with Spooky. Not sure what game or what time, but I'll be over there tonight. Come on, game. How is everyone's Friday going? I hope it is going well. I need a waiting for game to load or map to load screen. If I turn off my starting soon, that's what you guys see. I'll turn on my BRB, but I'm here. Come on, game. Load my map. I'm done eating my food. I'm ready to go. This is what happens when Glowstick decides to quit out of a map last minute right before stream and add mods. Also, I will be over on my Twitch tomorrow night with the Hunter Call of the Wild. As I promised, we'll be wolf grinding. That might be a super late night stream. I might have somewhere I'm going in the evening. I'm not sure yet. So if you don't see me on at my normal time, I'll be on later when I get back. And then, yes, has Matthew, it's been a while. Why I like doing these earlier in the day streams when I can sometimes, because it gets in some people who are sleeping during my normal stream time. Saturday, Yeah, tomorrow we'll be on Twitch. Sunday we'll be over on Kick doing some single player Better Mart. And then Monday we'll be back here for Survival Monday. Come on, game. What is your problem? I want to get going. I only have a limited time. It should be doing something. It's taking forever. Haven't heard this song in a while. It's one of my favorites of my streaming music. But when you have 421 songs on your streaming music playlist, I guess there's some you're not going to hear for a while, which I like. Mixes it up. Come on, game. What's your problem? Let's see, is there anything in my log? No, it looks like it should be loading still. That's Bill. The on the side. I don't know what to do here. Do we just wait it out? I don't know what mod it is. No, hold on. And task. Hopefully my game doesn't take too long to load itself now. I should have just stayed in for today, but I want to try and lower the fuel prices. I was in the map. I should have just stayed in. But I was trying to get us a mod to lower field prices while we were doing a bunch of contracts again today. Now just bear with me a moment. Thank you guys for your patience. We may just go in when this loads and we'll add in better contracts next week and liquid lime next week. Or I might just try to add in better contracts and see if it works. Or I'll add them both. Sometimes it does that when I like alt tab out and the map is loading. Sometimes it freezes like that and doesn't load for some reason. And then I'll like quit out like we just did, come back in, and I won't alt tab out and it will work fine. But I also don't know why I had better contracts deselected to start with. So were we having a problem with it? I don't remember. I know I had liquid lime deselected because it didn't work with PF. And as of a few weeks ago, it does now. We should be starting to get fact sheets for the year 2 expansion soon. Because they normally only give us like 3 fact sheets at a time. And they have over 25 vehicles and stuff to show off in fact sheets. So I'm expecting those within the next couple weeks. People are theorizing that we might be getting bananas. I'm not sure of the validity on that. But if that's the case, and they said that they have some stuff coming they haven't announced yet. So that might be kind of cool. To have like a orchard type production from Giants. That might be cool. I don't think we have anything like that from them yet, so that could be very cool. I think we're just gonna go in for today once my game loads. And I'll check and make sure liquid lime and better contracts are gonna work before next week. Because I have a limited time to stream. I only have until about 5 o'clock to stream. That's when we eat dinner. Plus, like I said, I'm doing a second stream tonight, so I would like to get in here and get started. Come on, game. Which is kind of annoying because there's probably quite a few contracts. There are quite a few contracts we could breeze through and get the prices down. But I don't want to do this again if better contracts is actually having a problem with this map for some reason. Like I said, I'm already limited on time.
I'm not quite...
Stupid ALEXA, sorry. Sometimes I'm just talking. I don't even say the word. And it starts talking. I really want to add those mods. I'm gonna add better contracts. Let's see if we can get in. We can deal without liquid lime today. If we can get in with this, awesome. I have a lot of yellow and red in here, so just ignore that. I just want to see if it doesn't load what comes up when it stops loading. We might get in here. I think it was just because I alt-tabbed out while it was loading. I don't get why that happens sometimes. Maybe we could have added liquid lime, but we can do without that today. Come on. Let me in. Keep going. There's no red in the log. Come on. There's literally no red in the log at all. We'll let it go a minute. See if it... That might be a pain to try and figure out if there's something going on here. I have no problems with better contracts on any other map. It's not saying it's not responding, so it's doing something. Come on. Why are you being so annoying? You just load, game. No, I can end that one. I don't need Chucky right now. I don't need Steam. I don't really want to touch any of that other stuff there. on, map. Load. I don't see how this is working because these are my external. But I'm deleting some of my, every once in a while I go through and delete the raw footage of all my old videos. And I only keep the final video and the PSD for the thumbnail. That's on my external drive. But as I'm going through and doing this, it's lowering my memory percentage. But it still hasn't freed my game. That was a live stream. I have the PNG for that one, that's fine. I deleted the wrong file. Okay, whatever. Okay, there we go. I'm only giving that a couple more minutes. Come on, load. I just have to be careful to not delete the current Elma that I'm working on. know. We might have to go without better contracts today, which is unfortunate. We'll leave those. Probably a heck ton in founders too. Couple. Come on. Alright. Forget it. I'll figure out what's going on with that. We will go back in and go back in without better contracts for today. I'll have to try and figure out what's conflicting with that and get it working for next week. I'm just gonna throw this up real quick. When my game loads back in. Then we're gonna go in and get to work. I'll have to try and get better contracts working for next week. I really want that so we can lower some of the prices on these fields because they're so high. So hopefully I can get that working for next week. Right now, we'll just go in and get to work on some contracts and make some money. With the hour I have left in stream. Say a little under 2 hours we have still. Sorry about that. I was trying to get a mod to work. It's not working. I'm not gonna waste any more stream time on it. I apologize for that. I might see if I can edit all that out of the video of the stream later. We're not even gonna activate liquid lime, we're just gonna go in as is. We can deal without them today because they're being dumb. I think we have better contracts on Yukon, and I don't think we're having a problem there. I'm gonna look real quick when this loads. Now I'm curious. Do we have better contracts on Yukon? I'm pretty sure we do. I know we do on Alma. I don't know what's going on with better contracts in Judith. I'll have to try and figure it out before next week, though. I just leave the stream? I apologize for the delay. You know, I was trying to get us a very useful mod. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, we have better contracts active on Yukon. Whatever, let's just go in. I know there's loads like this I was in before stream. I just was trying to get better contracts so that we could reduce the price of some of these fields. I wonder, I'm not gonna do it now. I wonder if I have dynamic field prices active on here. And if that's having a problem with better contracts. I wonder. I'll have to check into that after stream. I was like, come on, I got in here earlier without activating mods. We do have a new contract mod in here. I wonder if I have a long-term contract. No, because I have long-term contracts on Elma, I think. That shouldn't be conflicting with better contracts. I'm just trying to think what mods I might have that's conflicting with that. What I might have active on here that I don't on some of my other maps that is making it not work. Come on! You loaded it earlier, no problem, with no mods added. But yeah, I added long-term contracts to this last night when I guess it was early this morning when I scheduled the stream. And I came in to take my thumbnail. I added long-term contracts. We're gonna get in. Oh, that is so annoying. I really wanted better contracts to work. I'll figure it out before next week. We'll have them for next week. Alright, let's go. I think I have a... Is this our plow? Alright. Time to get to work. We're not playing with seasonal cycles on here. We are on some of my Let's Plays, though. If you want to see Glowstick play with seasonal cycles, I think I have them. I have seasonal cycles active on the majority of my Let's Plays. There's a lot of root crop harvesting contracts. So if we don't have one, I don't think we do, no. I'm thinking it might be useful to invest in a root crop harvester and take all these root crop contracts. I think that's what we're gonna do for tonight. I think we are going to lease to own the Colossus. Unless there's something in used, I doubt it. Ooh. Michelin Narrows? I'm tempted. Ooh, what's the horsepower on this? 140? There's some nice John Deeres in the shop right now. One of my favorites, the 7810. Alright, let's go grab what we are actually looking for, even though those couple of those John Deeres are tempting. I don't remember where the Colossus is. Honestly, easiest way to find the Colossus stuff sometimes is just to go down to mods and DLCs and find it. Actually, I think it's under Lizard. I think it's Lizard Colossus. There it is. And we are looking for this guy right here. Root crop harvester. Now, highest capacity. I like the 1100 horsepower personally. Sometimes I even put it down to the 800. Narrows those are fine. Window tint, I do dark. Exhaust, I do black. And then I think we'll do that green. I kind of liked that. And then I think we'll do that carbon fiber as well as that. I really like the carbon fiber as well. So I do most of the rest of that carbon, if I'm honest. Then we do dark chrome. I don't think I had a chrome choice for the wheels here. I didn't like that silver. I think I'll go with that. Like I said, we're the least to own this. And then I think we need every header under the sun. Sugar beet. Potato. I guess sugar beet and potato. That ain't bad. Where are the unrealistic versions of these? There we go, we're gonna go 50 meters. Honestly, I like yellow on the crop guide color because I think that stands out the best on the majority of your crops. What green did we do? Honestly, what is this? Potato? Actually, I don't like that for this. Yeah, we'll lease to own these as well. That's potato. Sugar beet. Maybe let's do that for the sugar beet one. The potato will be brown, and then the sugar beet will be the other color. If that speed, working speed becomes a problem, we will We have mobile workshops, so we can fix it. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. Alright, I think we are going to grab these potato ones, and they're all going to the same place. So we're just gonna grab them all right now. Really, game? There we go. I was gonna say, game, really? Are you're gonna freeze every time I collect the contract, accept the contract for a second? Oh, come on. Jeez. Next headset I get, I'm getting a wireless. It gets stuck. Sometimes it gets stuck in my wheel of my chair, and the cord gets stuck in the wheel of my chair, and it annoys the crap out of me. So is this game today? It wasn't doing this last week when we were doing contracts. Oh yeah, I definitely have a mod that doesn't like something on this map, and only this map. I haven't had any other issues on any. I haven't had this issue on any other map. I definitely need to go through my Judith mods and see if I have something active I shouldn't. apologize for all the stream problems tonight. It just comes with the territory sometimes. Especially when you stream as much as I do. Every stream isn't gonna go as smooth as possible. Unfortunately. You get streams like this from time to time, but then all I can do is apologize. It just comes with the territory of streaming as much as I do. Because now my game's not coming back at all. Come on! Ugh. I don't know where it saved last if I quit out. I might have to end stream and figure this out and do another stream. I'll double stream tomorrow night if I'm not gonna be busy. Or Sunday. This is not coming back. I think I'm gonna do that, guys. I think... Oh, come on. Oh! As soon as I'm about to end stream, you come back? Alright, let's just do these three. Why is my game so laggy right there? What was that about? The heck? Did you guys see that? I'm gonna forget I put that over there. I would say I knew that threatening to end stream would get my game to come on, but that would be a lie, so let's just not. Oh, alright. Where are these fields at? I mean... I'm gonna accept this last potato one. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. You know what? Before I do that, let's save. Let's take this. Hopefully it doesn't take ages to accept. That's not even a big field. Not gonna lie, those other potato fields are kind of big. At least one of these. These two right here are pretty big fields, if I remember right. There's one of our fields right there, so we'll go do that one first. And you can't tab to them. Something about this map is you can get in and use all these vehicles. But you can't tab to them. I like that green. For a root crop harvester, I really like that green. I never remember the proper way out of that shop, so I just come back here. Finally, over an hour in the stream, we're finally getting to some contracts. Believe? Also, if we get any of those contracts, we can get the vegetable header for this. Lower, turn on. What? So turn on. There we go. What? I know I colored the potato one brown. Nice thing about these root crop contracts is if you harvest the whole field, you get quite a bit of extra money at the end of these contracts. And 4 fields of potatoes, we should be getting a pretty penny in extra harvest income. That's gonna be nice. Contracts are gonna be even nicer next week, hopefully. When we have better contracts. And we can also lower some of the prices of these fields. Because these fields on this map are expensive. We're going to be grinding out contracts quite a bit on this map for a while, so I would like to, lower the price of these fields for all of our hard work if we can. I mean, as you guys know, when I say our, I mean my hard work. But we're all community here, and yeah, I guess I could put a timestamp of when we finally started harvesting in the video and put a comment and pin it. If you want to get to actual work getting done, check the timestamp in the description. I had some issues at the start of stream. We're getting about 60 FPS now. That ain't bad. 60s, 70s. We're still in year 1 on here. We're not flying through these fields, but we have the 50 meters. I think the 50 meters at 10 miles per hour isn't too bad. To prepare for the new DLC at the end of October, because some of its features were on Estancia Lapacho in FS17, we are doing a Throwback Thursday streaming series on Estancia Lapacho from 17 on Thursdays. That has been very fun the past couple weeks. I'm looking forward to see how far we can get in that series before the year 2 expansion comes out for this game. There's been some very cool looking maps come out lately. As long as I can get them recorded this week, I'm gonna have a few map tour videos out next week. I'm late on some of them, but they're very cool maps, so I want to cover them. Mappers have definitely been killing it, both third party and mod hub. Maps have been absolutely killing it lately. I'm also going to have the last emergency pack video for you guys next week, as well as Let's Plays. And regular streams, of course. So, lots of content coming up on the channel here. So if you have not, do not forget to subscribe so that you never miss a video here on the channel. A lot coming down the pipeline. Glow Stick is back into full content mode, so right now, so lots coming on the pipeline in the near future here. Of course, as info goes out, I will be covering everything beans and alpacas related as well. There's some very sweet mods I've incorporated in some of my Let's Plays. I want to do full tutorial videos on for you guys because they are super sweet. I am still finding new things on those about those mods. That's why I haven't done a video yet on any of those, but I have some, like I said, I have some pretty insane content coming out in the near future here. Some mods, I can't just whip out a how-to video right away. Some of them require time for me to figure out to do the best video I possibly can, and that's what these mods are. And if you guys haven't found them by the time I do my vids on them, I think you guys are gonna really like these mods I'm talking about. Some of you guys definitely will. Especially the one, if you're at all into the realism side of things in Farm Sim, you're really gonna like, heck, I've been using it on Alma. Crop diseases? Oh my gosh, that mod is so good. But they just keep adding more and more to it, so I haven't gotten to the point where I feel comfortable doing a full tutorial video on it yet. But that's one. And then the other one I'm using on Elk River. And I'm finding more and more on it too that I didn't know was there, so I'm not ready to do a full tutorial vid on it either. Is construct everything. That is such a cool mod. I'm having a blast with that mod. Man, some of the roads on this map, I swear. I mean, I like the, not straight road system, but it just takes a little bit to learn, a little bit longer to learn where you gotta go for what direction you want to go. And our next field is right here. We will get all the fields harvested, and then we will go sell them all together because they were all the same sell points. Yes. Just wanted to double check that. If you have multiple contracts all going to the same, if you have multiple potato contracts like we do here, going to the same sell point, you can accept them all at once. But if you have sometimes if you have 2 going to one sell point and 2 going to a different sell point, sometimes accepting them all together causes problems. I have about an hour left in stream. We'll see how long these potato contracts take. We might call it after this. We'll see how close to 5 o'clock it is when we get this done. But these contracts, the money from them, and the money we're going to get from the extra potatoes, it's still gonna be a good chunk of money. If I can't get better contracts to work, I wonder if dynamic field prices would work, which I haven't messed with that mod too much. We definitely need something to lower the prices on these fields. Or it's gonna be a slow grind to get anywhere as far as buying more land. And I think we also have loans out. Yeah, we do. Plus, we have some equipment leased to own. So, we have that cost of our root crop. This root crop harvester and our headers we had to lease to own. Do we have anything on hire purchase? See, that's in the other menu. We do. And then we have these on hire purchase, which we're paying out on. So, yeah. And we have those as well. So, having a way to get some of these field prices lowered would be nice. But I'll see what I can figure out before we're on here next week on Friday. Judith Fridays! Throwback Thursdays, Judith Fridays, and Survival Mondays are our YouTube streaming nights right now. getting hungry. We have dinner in an hour. Those toaster strudels I ate at the beginning of stream are wearing off. Do our one headland here, and then we'll go up and down and get her done on this field. Good old Larry the Cable Guy. If there's anyone younger than me that watches my streams, I might have just aged myself there a little bit. Oh. I don't think this current generation would even know who Larry the Cable Guy was. Oh. So, I may have just aged myself a little bit by that comment. There we go. Just in time to turn around. I had to fix my headset real quick. It was bugging me. I wonder if we can unload from this into that sell point so that I don't have to go grab a trailer. What was that sell point? Angry Core, Montana. Oh, come on. Just where? Probably way down here somewhere. Visit. Where is the... Possibly... Okay. Oh. Oh. Is that a compliment or a offense? But no, I haven't. Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I hope the content's getting better in some ways, but yeah, I mean, I'm never someone on stream that I'm not in real life. I don't act when I'm streaming. I'm me. Sorry, I've been a little quiet the past couple minutes. I was, I'm eating a cracker. Yukon early, Survival Monday Yukon early one Monday. So you can see what I'm doing on that. If I ever get the chance, I want to tour a real life farm. That'd be so cool. Even if I got to sit in a John Deere real life tractor, that would be like a dream. I don't want to drive it. I just want to sit in it for a couple minutes. I couldn't drive it, but I just want to sit in one for a couple minutes. Do I have that active on here? Rick, how are ya? There would be one problem in that. Actually, I have a question. If you're in your field, in a field, do you have to have a driver's license to drive farm vehicles? If so, I wouldn't be able to. That's good, Rick. Where is that pack? Right here. This is the stuff we're using on Yukon right now. Like, there's our plow we're using on Yukon. So I go from what we're using right now here on Judith to this on Yukon. Okay. Bloody heck yeah. But that's one of the reasons why I think, besides the fact that this has been my favorite game since FS13, that's one of the reasons why I never get bored of this game, because I have like this map where you have all the crazy 50 meter stuff and all that. And then I have like my Survival Monday streaming and Let's Play series where we do things a little bit more realistic. We don't have all the 50 meter stuff and everything. Heck, on Elma, I'm manually loading bales and pallets. Which has been interesting. I'll say the least. Is that something I don't do a lot? But like, having a couple different play styles you like that you use, like, changes it up enough. Like, I never get bored of Farm Sim. Yeah, that would be like a dream, Hazmat. If I ever got to be on a real life farm and sit in and maybe drive a John Deere tractor a little bit, that would be a dream. That would be such a dream come true. Yeah, I guess not. Now that I think about it, this millennial has his teenage kids do some field work for him from time to time. I'm so far behind on millennial though. Maybe at some point. That would be fun. I mean, that would be fun to maybe try to work something out like that at some point. Okay, that's the field we did there. We did this one. That field, where's the other one? There's a sell point. Up there. So let's go up and do that one. And then we'll come back down to the closer to the sell point one last. I guess my question is, would you want to do streams or videos? I don't know when I can make something work, but it might also depend on what you want to do. Live stream? Maybe when I get a more consistent streaming schedule. My streaming schedule is so all over the place right now. But yeah, we could try and make something work at some point. For maybe a live stream multiplayer series. Man, DJ Modding does such a good job on his builds. Okay, should be the next field after this one. I have a buildable version of this house. I love this house. Mine might not be exactly the same layout as this, but I do have a buildable version of this cabin. That's another thing. I have really been into, like, building stuff lately, like... I don't know, Construct Everything came out, and I kind of fell in love with it, so I've been on a, like... I wanna, like, actually build everything mood. Yeah, we will probably have to call it after we're done with these 4 contracts. It is about 40 minutes until my dinner time. Like I said, I'll be back on Kick tonight with Spoopy doing something. Has she messaged me what we're doing tonight? No. Give me a moment. I'm gonna eat another cracker real quick. this was probably our these last two fields we've done were probably our biggest two fields. But yeah, at some point in the future, I would be down for like a live streaming multiplayer series. I can't tell you when, but that's something we can probably pull off at some point in the next year or so. I'll tell you what, before the new game comes out, we will get at least a little bit of a live streaming multiplayer series in. Can't promise when. Oh, that's just me speculating that we are in fact getting a FS28. We don't know for sure yet. But I don't see why we wouldn't be. They haven't. And I guess too, we'll see what they announce at FarmCon. FarmCon is August 1st and 2nd, so is FarmCon just gonna be about the year 2 expansion? Or are they gonna be announcing anything about their future plans? But yeah, for sure, we should definitely know by this time next year for sure. But I don't see why we wouldn't. Like, the player base is definitely there still. Like, I go. Steam DB. Farming Simulator 25. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Charts. Like, right now, There's 38,909 people playing FS25 just on Steam. That doesn't include Epic Games or your 2 consoles. So, this game definitely has the player base still. I don't see why we wouldn't get a new game. And like I was saying the other day in stream, PC is definitely, like, your consoles definitely have more of a player base for this game than PC, so I don't know. I just don't see how we don't get a new game. Like, at this point next year, we should be three, 4 months away from the new game coming out. What? Be able to harvest this much at a time? Or just farm in general? I've heard of some real life farmers that play Farm Sim just to be able to do what I'm doing now because they can't do it in real life. Yeah? This? It's from the Colossus pack. I just colored it differently. Right here. Colossus pack from Chris S. and Riley S. I just put the capacity up to the highest. Change the engine speed to 1100. And then I tinted the windows. Made the exhaust black. And then now these colors down here might be a different color pack, but I just changed the color of it. It's the Colossus. This is like my go-to root crop harvester. Chris S. and Riley S. do a fantastic job on their mods. You could almost do a whole farm with this pack. I mean, not even this pack. You could almost, I think you could, at this point, do a whole farm with Chris S. and Riley S. mods. Because they have this pack. Yep. They have this pack that this is in. And then they have their planter. They have their tractor pack. Yep. I think at this point, you could do a farm with just Chris S. and Riley S. mods. Ooh, and then do Ica's mods for, like, the buildings? That would be sweet. Like, do all Chris S. and Riley S. stuff for your mods, for, like, your vehicles and tractors and implements. And then do, he has a cow barn now? Do all Ica's for your buildings? Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. You guys don't get the, like, winter where you don't have much to do like other farmers. Cows have to eat all year round. I can't lie, I do miss Has Matthew streams though. Nice. I like Lancy's buildings too. I have quite a bit of his buildings too. I just said Ica's in that example because he has so much. You have more option. You have more options. But yeah, I have quite a bit of Lancy Boys mods too. As long as you got permission. That's the thing. A lot of modders don't care if other modders use their stuff, as long as they ask for permission. Where was that other field? It was down here somewhere. Yes. Way down in the other corner. Is he working on Stone Valley for 25? I played the heck out of Stone Valley in FS19. Nice. Hold on, I'll be back. We're not gonna be done in time. Let me go tell my father just to save me dinner. Alright, I'm back. Also, I will be going out tomorrow night, so tomorrow's stream might be a little bit later than our usual time. We tend to stay out pretty late with this group, so it might be a late night stream tomorrow. I think I can cut over this way. No, I can't. I forgot about that. I don't know if I can cross that. There's a bridge right there. We'll just take that. I told Father to just save me a plate, so we're good to keep going until we get this other field done. I don't know if this is the best way to get to where we're going, but it will work. I think there's a road going over that way down here. Also, towards the evening, this is a great spot for screenshots. I think there's a road right here going that way. Yes, there is. You take this. I almost hit that pole. I don't think I did, but that was close. I also have a mod that I've been playing with. I don't know if you guys have recognized this or not. It's a visual mod, but it makes the game so much more immersive. I have a game called... We can go down that way and over. I have a mod called Crop Sway, I think it is. It actually, like, lets the crops move in the wind instead of just staying static all the time. It's so cool. It makes the game so much more immersive. I think that's something so easy Giants could do to make the game, like, visually more immersive. That wouldn't affect gameplay or anything. I think I missed my road. I needed to take... I needed to take that. I gotta find somewhere to turn around. I missed my road. There we go. That was a crash. So... how did I miss that? Is that not a paved road? That was before the bridge. Yeah, that's not a paved road. That would have been this road. I was looking for a paved road. Yep, this is definitely the road I needed. And I missed it. So I was looking for a paved road, not a dirt road. I haven't been down to this area of the map this much though, so that's another thing. I think this road will take me down to where I need to go. Down to this field. Oh. Looks like maybe another farm down here? We pretty much are, I mean. It's pretty much a... I don't know what that even texture even is. Is that concrete? Or gravel? One of the two, but this ain't much of a road. That's why I missed it the first time. I wouldn't call this much of a road. And our field is right up here. Quite a bit of area on the side. You could even expand this field even more. So, I think my goal for this map, I think I want to just do 10 years on here and see how far we can get in 10 years. I think that's what I want to do with this map. We're in February of year 1. Of course, there's production chains on here, which once we get some more fields, I want to start looking around and seeing how much some of the productions are on here. That is another one of my loves in Farm Sim is production chains. Nice. What was that? Okay. Very nice. Alright. Contracts are done. Let's tag this sell point. Get these sold off, get the contracts collected, and then we will take this back up to our farm. And then we are going to call it there. No. Last I knew, the last time someone tried to put a 4X map on console for 25, what was it? I think it was crashing the game or something. So it had to be pulled. So I don't think 4X maps will work on console. Even though, like we were talking about last night, new gen consoles are basically portable PCs. Yeah, that's definitely another farm down here. That would be a nice farm for like, after spending so long in single player on here, I don't know if I would do a MP on here, but this would be with how many farms and how good they are. DJ Modding does such a good job with his maps and putting enough farms on his maps. You could probably do a MP on this map and have some, like, it would probably be really fun. So, yeah. You should probably do an MP on this map and have a lot of fun. And there's a lot of areas for if someone wanted to build their own farm. Yeah, I think I can take that road over. T-Shug, how are ya? Where is that road? Down further still? That's good. I believe this is the road I wanted. Yes, I should be able to go up that way and over. Need this. Hopefully I can get under this bridge. Maybe not. Shoot. I wonder if going that way bypasses that bridge. We can't fit under there unless we fold this, but you can't fold a harvester with crop in it. We might have to do a little bit of off-roading here. Is that gonna be too low? Rabble. Now we gotta get in here. There we go. See if I can maneuver this in here enough and it will start unloading. You might have to go up and get the trailer. I don't know if I can get this to work. was the right sell point, right? Yeah? Okay, I think we'll have to go up and get the truck. Is it just this on? Or has it been like that? Alright, we'll go up and grab the truck. Tag. Okay, I ain't worried about that then. If it's just one song, I'm not gonna adjust the volume for one song. If it becomes every song, that's a problem and I want to know, but if it's just one song, I'm not gonna adjust the volume every time a song is a little too loud. That's all I would be doing. But yeah, if it becomes like every song, then you can let me know and I'll adjust it. But if it's just one song, I'm not gonna adjust it for one song. Like I said, we wouldn't get anything done because I would be constantly adjusting the volume for every song. I have easy dev. We could just teleport over there, but I don't want to do that. This is the road I wanted. So I think Clutch moved away from this map. He has been streaming that, which I like the look of that map. He's been streaming that, rural farmlands of Ohio map. That map looks really cool. Oh, crash counter +1. I don't remember the exact name of it, but there was also a Oklahoma map that's come out within the last week or two that looks really, really good. I want to do a series on that one. I don't know if it's going to be a Let's Play or a streaming series. I want to do a series on that map. While we're in it, let's take this back up to the farm. if you're here or watch this far in my stream, that's one of the map tours that's going to be coming out next week. Problem with off-roading on this map is the water. There's a bridge up here we can take, I believe. Maybe not. This is why I don't do a lot of off-roading on this map. Actually, I'm going to be doing map tours on that Oklahoma and the rural farmlands of Ohio. Are two of the map tours I'm hoping to get out for you guys next week. There's just nowhere to cross over here, is there? And that is why I don't do off-roading on this map. Which one? There's just a bunch of water on this map. And with not a lot of crossings. I mean, once we own more of the map, we are probably gonna put down some bridges and make more crossings on here. Ohio? Okay. Keep that in mind. Yeah, where is the... How do you get... across this waterway? Yeah, once we start owning more of this map, we definitely need to put more bridges in. You have to go way too far out of your way sometimes to be able to cross some of these waterways. So, depends how far we get in the next 10 years in game. If we get to a point where we're crossing waterways a lot more, we're probably gonna put down some of our own bridges to make it so you don't have to go so far out of your way just to cross over the water to get to where you need to get to. Another one of built-in farms right there. We'll take this back up to the farm. Then we'll go back down, sell those potatoes, collect the contracts, bring my trailer back up to the farm, and then we're gonna call it. Because by that point, it'll be over 3 hours already, and I have a second stream tonight. And your girl's getting hungry. I have dinner downstairs waiting for me, but we're gonna finish this before I go. Somewhere around there, 8:45, 9-ish, I'll be over on Kick with, I'll be doing a Kick stream with Spooky tonight. I'll be over on my Kick. That's why I streamed YouTube early today. We're gonna do an MP stream with that gang tonight. I love this water mod in winter. It looks so good. What? This build took a long time. I think this build took like 15 to 20 hours between multiple live streams, and I ended up doing a video on it as well to finish. Alright, let's get these potatoes sold. There we go. I was gonna say. Huh? Why did those not finish? What did it finish on those? F12. I need to get better contracts working. We wouldn't have had that problem with better contracts. The heck? fill. Whatever. It's not a Survival Monday series, so whatever. Alright, let's collect these. I guess we can buy some fields now. Whatever. I was not in the mood to keep sitting there adding more and more crop potatoes to the trailer, guessing what we needed. So, when we get back up here to the farm, we'll buy some fields. Honestly, that money isn't gonna get us very many fields. And we mightn't... Gosh, I can't talk. We might see if there's any production chains we can grab up with some of that money too. Oh, jeez. Of course, Glowstick goes like the long way back to her farm. I landed on my wheels, not a crash. I did not go the right way. I think we can cut across country this way, though. I don't think there's any water in our way over here. We'll just off-road it. At least until we get to the road I should have used. Which is this one. So that's the train. Can we get through these trees? If I can get through these trees. Once we get through these trees, we're pretty much gonna be right there at our farm. Oh, come on. Trees are too thick, I can't get through. There we go. Now, as long as I can get through this last part here. Come on. Okay, get that out of our way. I might just have to F12 put us out of this. These trees are too thick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of here. Maybe we finally found a way out. Yes, do not forget to like the stream. That is one of the best ways to push out my content to more viewers. Okay, we have an empty trailer. We're gonna try and... Okay, that is shallow enough. That's good to know. At least, if it looks like that spot did, it is shallow enough to drive through. Yes, subs help as well. They're free. I am trying to get this channel monetized. Let's see, can we do this? Yes, we can. What's in this field? Spinach? I do have some toys. How much is this field? $4.1. We don't have enough money for it. We will grab some fields. I think we are going to... Where are they? Yes. I want... this field. I want that field. And then... Why haven't I bought that yet? What? Why didn't I have that bought? Okay, let's... go over here and look at available productions. Of course, pizza is life. So, obviously, we're gonna work up to the pizza factory, but we need flour and cheese. We'll need a mushroom greenhouse. We can put that on the farm somewhere. So, I think... let's grab that. Of course, we have whiskey. And a beer factory. We have the oil plant. So then canola oil. What were we gonna do with canola oil? Doesn't look like we need anything special there. Okay. We're gonna leave the pizza factory be until we have everything we need for it. We could get this, but we can't use it until we get cows, which we're not there yet. We would have to... we're probably gonna do this at some point and do some grape work. I'm thinking, because we have the corn dryer already, right? Yeah, that's right there. So I'm thinking... let's buy the whiskey plant. We can use that to get us some extra money. And then let's see if we have... we probably don't have enough money to buy another field right now. We do need to buy our PF store. There's up for these two fields. What's in that one? Is that ready to go? That's empty. Yeah, let's pick that up too. I think that's actually maybe clover. That's an alfalfa field. It's actually good. Then we can start using that for storing up feed for our animals. For our cows. Alright. Let's get this back over here to the farm, and then we are going to call it. We will see what our new fields need next time. Next week. And I'm gonna try and get better contracts working for next week as well. We got the PF scores box, so that I don't forget those. We got those potato contracts done. Because they didn't finish right without better contracts, we got a bit of extra money. And we are going to park this right here. Yep. I will see you guys, whoever is up and wants to join, over on my kick right there. I'll be live 8:45, 9 p.m.-ish, probably, with Spooky, and we'll see if D40 and Carl will join on something. We'll be playing some game. I'm not sure what yet. But if you have not, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you all in the next one. Next YouTube stream will be Monday night. Later.